I'm Pakistani and you are watching Mr. Pakistan and today video I will teach you how you can make a simple alarm clock which can slap you when alarm is you wake up tight. Also you can make other alarm which alarm when you wake up time it will put a water into you just for wake up. Now do the table. So basically I have alarm clock. So basically one plan is that when normally alarm clock in human home, so when you set alarm will send in a time when you time to need a wake up, but some person is sleep very early, it will not wake up until I made a setup today. Which setup, if you are sleeping and if you set a time which time your morning wake up time, and once your alarm is turned and it slap you for sleep up, also throw water into you in order to wake up. That's why I'm using alarm clock, but sadly I already opened this alarm clock in order to see internal circuitry, because some alarm clocks with this setup, other types of alarm clock or other types of clocks does not work. You can use digital and analog clock. In my case analog clock, but in order to make sure it is the right one set it I need, I already opened this and salvage motor inside and control unit and inside the circuit and reclose back. Then I modify it for front of you and reassemble, and I also tell you how I can remove this part into this unit, because I cannot show you how I can remove this part into this unit, but I show you how we can fix back this part into this cloth, because same way which way you can remove the one thing inside the one machine, same way you can put back. In order to modify this one cloth internal circuitry, there's no any much inside. There is a simple little gearbox and simple little controlling circuit. So in order to open this, we remove these two nuts, which is a time adjustment. If you analog clock, you can use digital analog. Digital clock may have different circuitry, art circuitry, so you need a reverse engineering in order to do this, but this is a very easy analog. This is inside the DL system, so carefully open it, not splash everywhere inside component. Gearbox, so if gearbox is moved its place, then you cannot fix back easily. So very carefully. Price, there are two lots there and two lots there. Take a nails and price little bit the both sides and make sure your cloth stays balanced. The side is top. If you put light upside down, it may come out all the parts and splash everywhere. So we can maintain my hand, so my hand is not wobbling. In order to open closely, you can see it is come out very difficult to fit, but right now I fit it. Inside you can see there's a toil inside, and there's a buzzer inside, and there's inside a circuitry. So what is that? Toil, couple of gears, buzzer, and control circuitry. So what happened that this control circuitry can produce a pulse, which pulse is a one setting pulse. There inside the toil, this toil produce magnetic field, opposite magnetic fields by changing this driver circuit can change the polarity across this toil. This toil may changing magnetic field, which can move this magnet inside, which move the first gear, which have less teeth, we can push the second gear, which is a larger teeth. So if first gear spins 60 times, it can spin second gear one time. If second gear is moved 60 times, it moves third gear. So third gear is connected on needle, first gear is connected. Now if I tell carefully, inside, and there is a Twazi crystal and there is a chip on IC. So Twazi crystal is that there is basically a crystal inside, which is oscillates a certain frequency like 30 kilohertz, which produce one set in 30,000 pulses, which pulses drop down by top IC, which is a chip on board IC. It is there's one pulse, because in order to activate a little bit accuracy, also if you use a smaller value crystal oscillator, it oscillates some noise, because you may know 10 kHz is the maximum sound which human can easily hear. So it's produced 30 kHz, which is an human cannot hear this sound, but that's this frequency is stepping down into the 1 Hz per second in order to drive this coil, and this coil is pulse 1 second pulse, and 1 pulse that is 60 pulse in order to count 1 minute, and 60 minutes down into the 1 hour. There's a fundamental is. Now what I tend to do, I did not open too much. I remove this buzzer out, and I cut these buzzer wires with the help of scissor and extend these two wires via these two wires. I use buzzer red wires connected to the pink wire is a positive, which is this red wire, and this white wire connect the black wire. Remove the buzzer and tape it, then put out these two wires in this hole, and then continue the video. This is a buzzer inside, which I can cut out and remove and tape flip it out this unit. And there's inside the two wires I add, so these are red and black. You can see, if you closely see, there are red. This red wire is connected to this pink wire, and this black wire is connected to this white wire. So there's a red wire, there's a red, which is another buzzer wire. Initially this is a buzzer wire. I connect this wire to cut out the buzzer, and connect this wire to the, and there's a black wire which is a buzzer negative wire, which I connected to this white wire. And now I put these two wires into electric tape, and now I put out, there's a hole in the back side of this unit, which is a buzzer hole. So I put out this wire to these holes, and now I place this thing very carefully back. Just I open it just like that, and it fits and press both way. Now what I tend to do, fit this unit back into the cabinet, back into the cabinet. So we need this Phillips screwdriver, and there's a basic 4 screws. One screw I accidentally when I opened first time yesterday, one screw will loss out, so there's left 3 screws left. So we can open carefully these 3 screws. And put this unit out. Now I open this back side and front glass. There's a back side, or there's a back lid. There's a 3 screws. There's a back lid, front lid, couple of dial needles, 4 dial needles, one for alarm, one for settings, and one for mint. This is for settings, this is for mint, and this is for hours, and this is for alarm time. And this is a front glass, and there's a back glass. In order to fix this unit back, so there are already it's stuck by double-sided tape. Right now I don't have double-sided tape right now, so I use my art glue. This is art glue, and make sure it's hot. Yes. Oops. That is fall. Now what I tend to do, first clean this out, glue. This is our bottom side, and this is the top side. So I place glue like sidewise or glue in order to permanently secure. And take a cloth, place that way, and this battery side is facing downside, and this buzzer side facing upward. And make sure this dial pin is coming outside into this hole, not like this dial. Just I open it. Now I fixing the dials. So first I put alarm dial, yellow dial first, alarm dial, then all dial, then mint dial, and then the settings dial. And then now what I can to do, we can switch this unit into bat. First I close my Arduino run, so not need Arduino run anymore. This fin is door top side. There's a hole in it and there's a notch there which goes top side, and we basically put this glass over here and push like that, and it is fixed. Now what I have to do, we take this one with the back lid. I pass these two wires into the back lid hole, this speaker hole. First I need to cut out with the strip wires because it easily go with single little hole. I cut the strip wires first and put this wire in the single one hole if it is those, and if I can put these two wires, I think these two wires not easily go at same hole, but I trying pass these two wires. One is passed and one is not, just tapping by nails and pull apart. Yes. In your case this hole may be smaller, you can extend this hole size by using art knife or iron, but I am put directly these two holes and pull both wires equally, so it will not. Now put this unit like this way I can open it. Now put 3 screws and this screwdriver. Tight these screws. Now put setting screw. With same Phillips screwdriver is used. Now third screw. Now put adjustment knobs. One is in there, both are the same size, so it might be fit in the same hole. One is those to this hole and press by thumb, and setting hole and those by in thumb. Now open the battery holder. This time it's need the double A battery, 1.5 volt. I don't have double A battery, so I use my Tata power supply instead of the optional source. And now once it's working, and if it is working, then I check alarm terminal is working, but I need a separate alarm buzzer. Then I made a circuit which can control this water shower and anything, slapping control motor, and then we can continue the video once pause.